Good morning, everyone. Welcome again in our new lecture, always about literary genres. This lecture represents, the second part of our previous lecture, which is about drama. After knowing the definition, and the types, and also the different terms, and the parts of this genre, today we'll try to explore and highlight, the elements of drama. The elements of drama. Now, when we want to talk about the elements of drama here, we should go back always to the Greek literary heritage, to mention, the elements which were considered by Aristotle, and set also by Aristotle as the fundamental elements of this genre. So for Aristotle, if you want to have good drama, we should have these 6 elements. 6 elements. So first he mentioned the plot, the plot as the first element of drama. But Aristotle at the beginning, he set a simple structure of the plot, because for him the plot consists of only 3 main parts or elements, which are the beginning or introduction, the middle, and the ending. But later, and in the 19th century, when German journalists and theorists came, he changed this structure and updated it, if you can say, to make it contain 5 parts, and he established or set what we call the 5 act structure of the plot, which consists of introduction or exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and finally denouement or solution. So Freytag Gustav, this theorist or German theorist and journalist, he you can say invented, and he created this new structure of drama, which is the same structure, of course, of prose, of prose. So here, for Aristotle, it was only a kind of beginning, then middle, then end. Clear? But for Gustav, he revolutionized, this structure and concept, and replaced it with a 5-act structure. Good. This is concerning the plot of drama. Also, another element which Aristotle considered very important is the theme in drama. And we said before that any literary genre has a theme. Has a theme. Theme here represents the underlying message or the lesson, the writer or the playwright, here the playwright wants to convey through his piece of theater, piece of theater. A theme. Also, after it we have the characters, the characters. And here, of course, in drama, when speaking about characters, we mean actors, the actors which act out the story and impersonate, the characters of the manuscript of the play. They impersonate the characters in the manuscript of the play. Characters. Also here in drama we have major and minor. The same division we find in prose. Clear? Same thing nearly. Also we have dialogue. Dialogue also is very important in drama, and it's one of its basic pillars, because it steers the action of the play along, and it is very important also to create that kind of movement in the play, right? In the play, which is limited with that space of the stage, right? Of the stage, clear, and so on. Another element, which is we said plot, a theme, characters, dialogue. Also, we have another one, which is music or rhythm. Music or rhythm, right? Music or rhythm. Here we don't mean the music of poetry or the camp music we know. Here we mean by music the actors' voices when they act on the stage. It means how they manipulate their pitch and intonation of their voices. Okay, depending on the story. Sometimes it is high, sometimes it must be low, sometimes it must reflect surprise, shock, clear, and so on. So this manipulation of the actor's voice is called by Aristotle voice or rhythm. Voice or rhythm. Clear? Good. Also another element which is very important and which is special for drama is called spectacle. It is called spectacle. Right, spectacle here, we mean by it all the visual elements in a play. Visual elements in a play. All, okay, what is appeared, okay, on the stage and what is watched by the audience. All right, starting from the sets, the furniture, costumes, decorations, lights, makeup, pictures, and any other element which have or which has any kind of effect, right, whether near or far, right. So all these visual elements are called spectacle, right, spectacle, and for Aristotle they are very important to drama, and they really distinguish drama from the other genres, because we said drama always is, unlike the other genres, associated with action, right. It's a combination of art and action, art and life, right, and life. Because Aristotle, as you know, he believes that the main function of literature is, you can say, imitation of life, or what he calls mimesis. Okay, when art recreates life, That's why he here, mentions these elements and especially those effects. So number 5 is, we said, is spectacle, or number 6, last one, is spectacle. So these are the 6 main elements introduced by Aristotle as the most important elements we should have to have good drama. Of course, there are many other theorists who also have their own contribution to this genre, and they have added also certain other elements which are also very important and which are relevant to drama. For example, we have the conflict. Yes, another element which is important, right, in drama, which is the conflict, right. We have also here, like prose, 2 types of conflict between character, and himself, right. Maybe here we intervene the notion of fate, right, the character. It's called internal conflict, and we have also external conflict between a character, and another character or characters, character and society, character and nature, and so on. Clear? And so on and so forth. Besides conflict, we have also the audience. Audience is a very unique and special element in drama, because on the stage we need to have that audience which interacts with the players, and participates in its in the creation of drama. In the creation of a drama, we have also, remember, for example, the notion of catharsis by Aristotle, in which the emotions of the audience, right, are revealed and released, through the acting, in drama, very important notion here also, because we have here this kind of interaction between the actors and on the stage and the audience, right? And the audience. Finally, also we have another essential and important element, which is stage directions. Stage directions. These, in fact, are those guidelines, guides, suggestions, directions. Okay, we find in the manuscript of the play, written usually in italics, right, which show the characters, right, how to act. Okay, when they play the roles. Clear. Example, you say this, raising your hand between brackets. Clear. You do this, for example, while you are, don't know, moving too much, things like that. Clear. So the stage directions are very important because they represent a combination of action, right, action, besides to a dialogue. Okay, on the stage. We converse on the stage as a character, but also we consider these stage directions, right, which reflect the situation, right, and represent that context, right, of that scene in the play on the stage in front of that audience, Good. When we talk about also another element, so let's first try these elements by Aristotle. So Aristotle's elements, all right, 6 elements. We have number 1. We said number 1 is plot, and which is later, as we said, which was later updated by Gustave, all right. Yes, Freitag Gustave, who introduced the 5-act structure of the play, introduction, and so on. Okay. Then we have theme. We have characters or actors. We have also next one, dialogue, conversation. All right, on the stage between characters, dialogue. Right. Number 5, we have music or rhythm. Or music, it means the actor's voice on the stage, how it should be. 6, we have also spectacle, which is the visual elements, makeup, lights, furniture, clothes, costumes. Right. I don't know, many things. Right. Others also added to these elements. 7, we said conflict with its different types. 8, audience. Right, and 9, which is very important, and special, okay, to drama, which is stage directions. Stage directions. So all these are the elements of drama. Now, drama, in fact, when we say drama, we mean, okay, both, okay, the literary form, okay, we have the manuscript and also the play itself. The piece of theater also is called drama. Clear? So, on the stage, the play or the piece of theater is divided into acts and scenes. We have first acts, they are like episodes, right, acts, and the acts, okay, consist of, or every act consists of scenes, of many scenes. We have first acts, and so here we have acts, structure, acts, and under it we have scenes, or scene, or scenes, alright, or scenes. Good. Now, when we spoke about also the dialogue, right, and the elements general of a drama, we said that the dialogue is holds a very important, okay, place and position in all these elements, right? That's why in drama we find different types of utterances, right? The commonest one, of course, number 1 is see here, is a dialogue. The term dialogue, it's any conversation between two or more actors. We have number one, dialogue. Number one, we have dialogue. It is a common conversation between two or more characters. We have also the monologue. Dia refers to two, always, dia two. Alright. Or even more here in the play. Okay, even more than two. Number two, we have monologue. Monologue is when an actor holds the stage or the scene for a long time and speaks, alright, and talks on the stage, and he is overheard by the other actors. They hear him, listen to him. He is with other actors, okay, on the stage. He speaks for a long time, alright, loudly. They are listening to him. Or he may even address them with his long speech. Okay, with his long speech. This one is called the monologue. Mono means one. It is spoken only by one character on the stage, while the others are next to him, listening to him, or addressed by him. Clear? Good. Monologue, it means, okay, a character on the stage and the others are present. On the other hand, we have also another type of utterance, which is called the soliloquy. Soliloquy. It's called soliloquy. Soliloquy. Now here, in this soliloquy, it's a form of monologue, right? In which an actor, right, is alone on the stage and speaks out his mind. He's talking on the stage alone, without any character, okay, next to him. He's alone, and he talks, right, loudly, as if he is freeing, okay, what he has in his mind, all right, in his mind. He's talking alone here, all right, alone on the stage. Also, we have number 3, 4. It's called aside. Or aside utterances. The asides here, one character or characters, as if they take, they take the audience aside. Character here is talking to or addressing the audience, alone, separately from the other character. They are on the stage, but he is unheard by them. He doesn't let the other characters, hear what he is saying to his audience. That's why it's called the aside. He talks aside to his audience, and the audience, of course, interacts with him without letting the other characters hear what he is saying to his audience or viewers. Clear? This is what we call asides. So we have 4 types of if you can say utterances: dialogue, monologue, soliloquy, and asides. And asides or aside utterances. Aside utterances in drama. Now, before we end our lecture, I will just talk about a little bit about 3 unities. The 3 unities which exist in the classical drama. Classical drama, you know that in the past, dramatists used to depend on these 3 unities, in their classical, plays. These are unity of time, unity of place, and unity of action. By unity of time, they mean that all the play events should happen and take place on one day. On one day. By unity of place, they should, or the events of the play should take place in one, place and in one area, which is usually here the stage, the stage of drama, in one area or in one place. Clear? Unity of the place and unity of action, they mean by it when the events of the play, should be interrelated. It means every event should lead to the other one. They are related. Every event should lead to the another event. This one is called the unity of action. These three unities, okay, characterize and represent also the classical drama, okay, we learned about in our previous lectures, okay. So this is usually all what you can say about the elements of drama in general, which is very important genre as it combines both action or life and art. Clear? You mustn't ignore it, right? As it is a bit limited and related to the stage alone, right? It has its own also techniques, its own effects, right? Its own, I don't know, message, right? And its own way of portrayal, right, on the stage in that limited space. It could convey a story, long story, which can cover, okay, a lot, many hundreds of pages only on that stage. So it's something interesting, really, and is worth paying more and more attention. Before we end, I would like to leave you with this short scene, okay, from one of Shakespeare's plays. Okay, Shakespeare's plays from Macbeth. Okay, a play when the three witches at the beginning of the play were conversing about, okay, the fate and the destiny of, right, the characters in this play. So follow please with me before we leave and end this video.
So foul, Faraday, I have not seen.
How far is it called to Forus? These so withered and so wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it. Leave you, or you aught that man may question. You seem to understand me, each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Okay, thank you for your attention and attentiveness, and we wish that we could cover, okay, all the elements of the three genres properly and adequately, because we need always, okay, to say that not enough to have these theoretical lessons. We need always to explore, practice through reading, right, and analyzing and studying the authentic pieces of literature which represent different genres. I mean prose, stories, novels, and poetry or verse, and also drama, I mean plays. So thanks so much, wish you the best luck, and see you in another lesson. Take care.